Welcome to Developing with DocuSign. This episode covers bulk sending envelopes with the Apex Toolkit. I'm Lauren Dunn, Senior Salesforce Advocate on the DocuSign Developer Advocacy team. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to leverage the Apex Toolkit to send a single document to multiple recipients simultaneously as distinct envelopes, a process we like to call bulk sending. The Apex Toolkit is installed with DocuSign eSignature for Salesforce Essentials. So what is the Apex Toolkit? The Apex Toolkit is a toolkit for Salesforce developers to integrate DocuSign into Salesforce apps and processes. It is similar to a software development kit or an SDK. Our Apex Toolkit exposes a full set of programmatic objects and methods that you call from your Apex code. The Apex Toolkit is installed with DocuSign eSignature for Salesforce Essentials, available as a managed package on the Salesforce App Exchange. To use the Apex Toolkit, there are a few prerequisites. You need a Salesforce org. You need to enable the My Domain feature in that Salesforce org. You need a DocuSign account or a free developer account. You must have DocuSign eSignature for Salesforce Essentials integrated into Salesforce. And optional is Visual Studio Code. I will do this demo using Visual Studio Code. In a bulk send, you are starting with a single document or a group of documents that you want to send to multiple separate signers. There are two significant pieces here. First, you are sending the exact same document or documents to each signer. There is no customization of the document based on the recipient. Second, each signer is signing separately. They're not all signing the same document in a certain order. Instead, each signer receives a separate envelope with their own instance of the document to sign. A common use case for bulk sending is when you have a document that you need each person in a group to complete, such as a permission slip for a school field trip or a safety waiver. Let's say I've decided bulk sending is indeed what I want to do. What does that process look like? My app needs to do a few things. It has to assemble some information and make at least one request to DocuSign to send an envelope. And as with many API flows, there's a bit more back and forth to do. First off, my Apex code needs to prepare a bulk list request, which involves pulling together a list of recipients and sending that to DocuSign. When DocuSign receives that request, DocuSign creates a bulk list, and then DocuSign returns the bulk list ID to my app. Using the bulk list ID, my app next has to create an envelope using a document or template, and then transmit a bulk send request that contains the envelope and the list ID from the previous steps. DocuSign queues up that bulk send and returns a bulk status ID so that I can check the status of my bulk send. Optionally, I can follow up on this by submitting a query for the current status of my bulk send. DocuSign responds with information like how many recipients the envelope has been sent to, and if there are any recipient issues. I can request the status multiple times after I receive the bulk status ID. So I can poll every few minutes, or I can check a day later and see where things are. For bulk sending, I only need to use methods from one of the Apex Toolkit custom classes. Bulk send service includes methods that are specific to this process, such as creating a recipient list and sending a bulk envelope. Like embedded signing, bulk sending includes documents and recipients and can include templates. I can manage all of these using methods that are part of custom objects I'll be using, so I don't need to use those other classes here. To create your Apex Toolkit bulk send code, you want to log in to Salesforce, select Setup. In the quick find bar, type in Apex and select Apex classes. Select New. In your new Apex class, you will start with a public class. In your Apex classes, you're going to create a public class, then a public static method. The first method in the code will build a list from members in a chatter group and create an envelope for each member. To locate a chatter group ID, go into the chatter group page, and in the URL, select the chatter group ID as I have highlighted here. Paste this into your code. From here, you create the bulk send method based on the list ID you created in the first method, and you're going to paste the document ID that you want to send in your envelope. For this method, you would need to include the content document ID. This is already a predefined template located within Salesforce files. The ID is in the URL as I have highlighted here. Copy this ID and paste it into your bulk send code. I have included a future method within my code. It is important as your Apex code will not run without it. Apex does not permit a data manipulation record update in the same statement as a web service callout or API callout. The data manipulation you are doing is creating the list ID in the first method. The future callout allows both methods to run asynchronously. Save and open up the developer console. From there, you will want to open up the code you have just created. The first method is to save the list ID from the chatter group. I do this by send bulk list build list method. Then we are going to do the send envelope and pass the list ID. Then select execute. And in the logs I can see the status is successful. Next I log into the email account and I can see that the document has been sent. I can review the document and continue through to the signing ceremony. Now that you've seen how easy it is to bulk send an envelope with Apex Toolkit, you're ready to begin developing with DocuSign in Salesforce. DocuSign University has a course on Apex Toolkit, and DocuSign Developer Center has guides and code examples for you to use. There are also trailheads on getting started with Apex, such as Apex Specialist Super Badge and Quick Start Apex. Want to know more about DocuSign's APIs? The DocuSign Developer Center contains guides, how-tos, SDKs, and lots more resources to help you learn how to develop integrations with DocuSign. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more Developing with DocuSign videos.